What's going on, guys? It's Kyle. Welcome to the Stocko YouTube channel. In today's video, we're going to be covering the NEO stock, and NEO has been doing absolutely wonderful the past couple of months. After recovering from that, chip shortage issues, they are finally starting to break out of that chip shortage issue, but they just got hit, with another, negative catalyst that didn't really reflect the company, and that was the didi stock, China crackdown, which really put a massive pullback on the NEO stock. And I believe if that didn't happen, this stock would have surged higher the past week. As you can see right here at this little mountaintop, that was a little slowdown that happened. I think the stock hit about $55. But the good thing about the NEO stock, as you can see, is since February, that's almost a, 5, 6 month consolidation under the $45 mark. I mean, February, March, April, May, June, July, guys, 6 months this stock has been consolidating after that chip shortage, inflation headlines. There's really no bad headlines to stop this company right now. So I do expect a big upward move to happen out of nowhere. I don't believe anybody is going to see it happening, but I'm telling you, it's going to happen very soon. There is no more negative catalyst to really stop this stock right now. As we can see here today, we had a 1.78% gain. But if you go over to tip ranks, these price targets have been getting adjusted. It was at like 61 bucks a week or two ago. It is now up to $64 price target. That implies 38% upside. So it cannot be a better time for any new investor, anybody that does not hold the NEO stock. It could not be a better time to be buying this stock right now. After that pullback with that, China crackdown didi stock, confrontation, this is the best time to be buying on weakness. Motley Fool just put out an article last night, 3 red hot stocks that could continue to crush the market. Of course, that's going to be the NEO stock. Hitch a ride with this EV superstar. NEO sputtered along during the first 5 months of 2021. That's what I just said, guys. 6 month of consolidations, ups and downs, nonstop, falling near 21%. But the company stock has taken a U-turn over the past few weeks, and it's charging higher. In fact, shares of NEO soared 38% in June, while the S&P 500 crept more than 2% higher. This thing is just dusting the S&P 500. That's what a lot of people want to put their money in, being extra cautious. And there's plenty of reason to believe that this EV manufacturer can continue racing ahead in the days to come. In the first quarter of 2021, NEO reported strong growth in the number of deliveries, achieving a company quarterly record. NEO delivered 20,060 vehicles in the first quarter of the new year. I believe they have earnings coming up in like maybe 1 to 2 months. I'm going to have to take a look at that, representing year-over-year growth of 490%. But the record was just short-lived last week. NEO announced that it's delivered 21,896 vehicles, year-over-year increase of 112% in the second quarter, representing a new quarterly high watermark. As we can see here, big investor bought Apple and Chinese EV stock, NEO and Li Auto. DNB Asset, which manages more than 70 billion in assets, declined to comment on the investment changes. DNB Asset bought 582,664 more shares of NEO to end June with 618,000 ADRs of the Chinese maker of electrical EV vehicles. The asset manager also initiated a position in Li Auto, which is also a very solid company. Once again, I continue to talk about this headline that people don't understand. This is why NEO took that major sell-off last week. July, we've noted some weakness this month in both Chinese EV makers is due to that country's regulatory pressure on DD's global. A lot of people don't understand how much that affected the NEO stock, guys. If we take a look at this article, this is going to show you the largest companies in the world by market cap. This is, all the Chinese companies by market capitalization. If we scroll down, NEO is the 25th largest company in China right now at 74 billion market cap. If we just take this price target of $64 on the NEO stock, and we put it into the market capitalization, which is 1.6 billion outstanding shares, That's going to give us a 102 billion market cap for the NEO. Fair price target according to 9 different analysts. 102 billion market cap would move this stock up to the 17th largest company in China. Guys, this is China's baby. This is their number one player for EV vehicles, and they are by far the largest market for potential EV customers. And guys, China has backed NIO with a $1 billion investment last year to keep this company moving. Guys, that is no joke. The 16th biggest company in China. As you can see, number two is Alibaba, but I expect NIO to be a $1 trillion company in the next 3 to 4 years. That is definitely possible. That would be like a 1,400% gain on your money in 3 to 4 years. So things are moving very fast, as you can see here. So guys, this is great news. As you can see, big money is doubling down on NIO stock on that bad negative headline of the didi stock. They are smart money. They love to buy on fear, and that's exactly what you see happening. You see the retail investors selling off, NIO dropping a crazy, almost a $10 movement, and the smart money is just cleaning up these shares, as we can see right there. Guys, the NIO Power Day was a massive success with the company. With billions of dollars in cash, NIO lays out ambitious plans for energy replenishment system construction, and this has to do with their battery swap technology. Battery swap stations target boosted 40% this year. They're upping it, guys. NIO is pushing the limits for all of their customers to satisfy those charging swap needs. NIO's previous goal of 500 battery swap stations this year has been raised to over 700. William Lee said that the goal of 500 battery swap stations this year was conservative and that the company had higher goal in mind. This 40% increase surprised many people. And what you need to understand about the battery swap stations is people want to purchase, NIO for their convenience, that, subscription they're going with their battery swaps. And people, had a worry about, are they going to be able to charge wherever they can. This is just fulfilling the China market right now with more and more convenience of their customers, that they can charge pretty much everywhere on the go, wherever they need to. They are putting these bad boys up all over the China area. This is where your future investment comes into place. NIO is investing in their company very, very aggressively right now for the future ahead. Over 4,000 battery swap stations will be worldwide by 2025. That may seem like a long time from now, but guys, think, we are about to be headed into 2022 before you know it. That is not a very long time. These 4,000 battery swap stations worldwide will be including 1,000 in overseas market. We know that they are extremely close to start selling those vehicles in Norway. They are shipping over vehicles. They are shipping over swap stations. And there's also been a headline, as you can see in my last video, that they are targeting Germany next. This is a global company, guys. They are gonna be potentially number one in my books, for, the China market as the largest company, in that market. Going back to that article on Motley Fool, besides its efforts to grow its presence in China, NIO aspires to gain a foothold in Europe as well. Last month, the company announced it received approval for the production of the SUV NIO ES8, including approval for the associated license registration of the vehicle. The company plans to deliver the first vehicles to Norway, which will be NIO's first overseas market in September. This is what I'm talking about, guys. You see the smart money loading. There's going to be a big move happening in NIO stock, I expect, very, very soon. Go back to the tip ranks. You have 40% upside potential right now, even if you're a new investor in the stock. This is going to give you guys cushion and safety on the stock. You don't want to be buying, when the stock surges to $60, $70. You want to be buying now on that, fear of that, didi stock, China, confrontation of cracking down, on those big tech companies. This is when you want to be buying on weakness. As we can see, the 6-month chart has just been absolutely madness for 5 months. People have been losing their mind. The price targets are so much higher. Why isn't the stock moving? Guys, that has to do with the chip shortage, and then the second slowdown was the didi crackdown. I really feel that the negative catalysts are almost out of the way. If we take a look at the 5-day chart, this stock was, up over $50 plus, guys. So you're getting a really good pullback right now where this stock has just been consolidating in that $45 range. So this could make a big, big move, as you can see, and we could reach all-time highs of $67 in the blink of an eye. We saw this happen with Tesla last year in 2020. The stock absolutely surged before that 5-to-1 stock split. And a lot of people just don't understand what the charging infrastructure really is going to do for the customers of China. It's going to give that satisfaction, that comfort, reliability. And as you can see, Deutsche Bank says NIO Power Day reinforces EV makers' focus on improving charging infrastructure. Deutsche Bank reiterated its buy rating on NIO along with its $60 price target. So, they are right there, under the average of all the other, 9 analysts. So they're actually given a lower price target compared to the other ones. And guys, the market cap is very, very reasonable at a 75 billion market cap, with the company potentially being valued at a market cap of 102 billion market cap according to, these analysts. And the sales and revenue are justifying that price target very, very easily. This company is expected to do $6 billion plus in revenue this year. And I was running through some numbers. They're projected to potentially hit, $15 billion in revenue off of a 250,000 in sales because they signed that, agreement for 250,000 deliveries. So what I think you should expect is a big move to happen in the NIO stock very soon. I think either this month for July or the next month in August, we will finally hit that 10,000 vehicle mark, which NIO said that they could hit months and months ago if that, supply chain issue never happened. I think they're going to get on the ball and start banging out these 10,000 units plus. That's really going to surge the stock very high. This is the #1 EV player in China right now. There's no question about it. Nobody has the cash on hand that they do. No one is building an infrastructure plan like they do. And no one is investing, and nobody is investing as aggressively as the NIO stock. These are things you have to look at when you invest in a company because it's going to give you confidence, in the short term when you see price moving like this happening, in the short term, which can frustrate a lot of new investors, especially retail, because you can see, big money is jacking these shares off of fear. So a lot of things to look at. Be sure to take a look at my other videos. I have a couple of NIO videos I put out. This breaking news, ET7, 70,000 pre-orders. This did not surge the stock at all. I can't believe it. This is going to be the #1 sedan in, the China market as well. And only if you feel this video gave you a better insight on the NIO stock, be sure to subscribe to the channel. I'll be keeping you updated with all of the growth stocks in the future. There's going to be a lot of great information coming out and you don't want to miss it. I hope you have a great day.